Rokka Criminal Intent has come on this week, and give or take with how everything, there have been a few things which actually sort of popped up in this episode, which I'm about to go back and recheck something real quick before I say something that may piss somebody off. This episode, I had to go back and dissect a few things here. And what I learned about most of these characters in this series is that this is the first time that this has ever happened to any of them. Whereas that, of course, Seventh, well, at least we've already know that, you know, Seventh Seal doing all the rest of this other shit. But watching these past 3 episodes of them, or at least like them getting to this temple, them being trapped in it for a whole 2 episodes and all the rest of this other shit, and it may end like in the next one. And I realized something, that the 2 smartest people in this fucking group, which is Hans and Maria, I forget her damn name, they don't know a fucking thing about any of this shit, because most of what they're telling me is just speculation. And if anything, they really don't have enough evidence or proof to fucking kill anybody. And honestly, with how most of this shit is sort of being set up, is like, listen, if Flemmy is half human and half fiend, and Audlet was the last brave actually chosen, or at least that's what you would actually believe, it's the fact that naturally I actually believe that Flemmy and Audlet, or one of the other members, are actually half a brave, because that actually would make a lot more fucking sense, because she's actually half. And honestly, you know, that still keeps up, man, with like the 6 pentagrams and pretty much or whatever. But as far as I know right now, it's the whole thing of, we're about to kill him because whatever. Like, if you kill him, you're still stuck in there. Again, if he wanted to leave, he could leave whenever the fuck he wants. He could just cut that goddamn barrier off and could have just been out of there. But honestly, like Hans and Moira are keep throwing around accusations, and Goldif is just fucking dick hurt, because Nashitanya, she actually believes Audlet more than she actually believes him, and that's why his dick is hurt, man, over that. However, Flemmy, she does seem to show a little bit promise and a little bit like interest in Audlet now that, you know, he is way more amped up, and that even if everything is stacked against him, he's still acting like a very normal human being, somebody who's not out for himself. Actually, again, he acts like a character from a very different series, which is really crazy, because most of the shit in which that he's doing right now is not a heavy air of selfishness. It's a thing of, I want to help everybody else out, but everybody else over here is just out for them fucking self. Or it's like every character who pretty much we have seen so far, aside from maybe Nash and Tanya and maybe Flemmy, everybody else is out for them fucking for their fucking selves, or they just don't give a fuck about like what is going on in the outside. And that's pretty much every fucking character who has pretty much come up so far who was a brave. But honestly, is like, I don't really get, like, why they're trying to kill him in the first fucking place. I mean, like, even if there was a 7th Brave who was actually working with the Fiends, honestly, I would be way more concerned about the goddamn Saints than I would about a fucker with a sword who just so happens to carry smoke bombs and the rest of the other shit on his ass. Because, again, if you're that fucking skilled, you still have Goldif on your side. Goldif on your side, man, to fucking, like, take him out. Which is weird, because they have 4 Saints and 3 random swordsmen. I'm like, they have enough people over there, man, to take out somebody if they were working with the goddamn Fiends. And also, this whole thing about, man, the fucking barrier. Honestly, instead of them, which is weird to me, because it's like, listen, if they all know, if Hans and Moira, if they know enough about this fucking temple to know how to cut this fucking thing off, the only thing that they have to do to find out who is actually working with the Fiends, tell them to cut the fucking barrier off. Simple, ain't it? Because everybody out there who's like, well, nah, I didn't do it. I didn't do that shit. Just have them do that fucking thing. Then you would know straight up, like, who activated the barrier. Because as they pretty much said, the only people who can cut this barrier off are the ones who actually activated it. just fucking weird and dumb. Because I'm like, it's the whole thing of, well, now maybe somebody else that came in and did it. Just everybody just try right now to cut the fucking barrier off, and then that cuts the whole thing off. But then they don't fucking do that. They when Golduf's dick is hurt, then he attacks him, then Hans attacks him. He kidnaps Flemmy and leaves. And we do get a really good insight about Audlet's past of him living in like a random village. It was attacked, and honestly, the reason why his is it feels selfish, but at the same time, it's reasonable. Because it's something that a young adult would actually say. It's like, why did I survive when everybody else died? And probably his town was either attacked by fiends, or it was attacked by maybe raiders, marauders, brigands. You never know. But you fucking think about it, and it's like, well, yeah, his story is actually pretty interesting. And Flemmy, she wants to know about it, and it may be the first time that they actually give us his fucking story instead of talking about him being trained by this badass old man. Actually, hear about like how his village fell and why he does what he does. But honestly, then again, like nobody trusts him in the first place, so this is going to be a very difficult sell. But honestly, I will be saying this. For primitive ass people, they are really fucking stupid in terms of trying, man, to find out who a goddamn traitor is. And honestly, I don't even know why they're fucking worried, man, about a goddamn traitor in the first fucking place. When technically, the only real reason, man, why they are accusing each other in the first place is because they're trapped down there in a fucking temple, and that they're forced to sort of interact that way. And also, I don't even know why they didn't necessarily account for this in the first place, of just saying like, well, now this is a plot, or at least they've sort of accounted to that, but then all it just turned it around upon itself, which I'm like, they could have did that to kill off any one of you. Honestly, they already want to kill off Flemmy because she killed off other Braves. That's honestly the only reason why they want to kill her. And they want to kill him because apparently they think he activated the barrier and he's lying about it. Again, if you think he's lying, tell him to deactivate it. He's the only one who can do it. You know all this shit, man, about the fucking temple. How come you didn't just ask him to do that? But whatever. That's what I gotta say about this episode. Please tell me what you think about this down in the comment section. I swear this shit keeps fucking burning my goddamn brain. But hey, I like this anime though. Please let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. Catch you guys next time. If you like this video, please hit that like button. See you next time. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.